Oh wait, it's the weekend. Unless you have a day off tomorrow. Okay, today's the 20th. Today, we are actually going to be spending time with Tanaka. Our little, TV dude. Late enough in my day for it. You got weekends off, I'll get here. Nice, nice. The sun is still out where I am. So it is not philosophical hours for me. Hello, sir. Man in a suit. Yes, I have come back. I have given you 40,000 yen. Give it all back to me.
All right. If you insist, I'll give you my autograph. It's always a pleasure to meet a fan.
His voice is not what I expected based on his looks, but I also forget that he's a TV personality, so he should also technically sound like that. Wait, he's short. Look at him. Or is Makoto just tall? I don't think it matters what I choose here, so, who are you, sir? I'll piss you off.
Don't you have a television? Are you living in the Stone Age? A barbarian?
I live in a dorm.
I'm sure you've seen the home shopping program, Tanaka's amazing commodities.
Yes, I bought from you, I think, like twice.
Myself.
Man handed me a business card. It says Tanaka, President and CEO.
That's right. I'm Tanaka himself.
Oh, Tanaka. Whoops.
Surely you've heard the name.
Wait, is that even right? Tanaka? Tanaka? Tanaka. Oh yeah. Tanaka's probably correct.
I've autographed my business card for you. Hold on to that. It'll be worth a pretty penny in a year or so. And with that, I must be going.
I've always thought of Makoto as the shortest per tag. Don't know why. Guess it's maybe his vibe or something that gives that off. Makoto definitely has like a more like leave me alone, the world, I hate the world personality compared to the other two. They're a little more active and outgoing.
That little brat. Doesn't he realize he's in the presence of a star? Time is money, especially mine. Should have squeezed a few more payments out of him.
Sounds like he's talking about me. Excuse me, sir. Don't talk about people behind the backs or behind your back.
Huh? What do you want? Quit disturbing me. Get out of here. Shoo.
He is the shortest. How tall is he?
You overheard me talking to myself just now.
I mean, he looks proportionally... he has good proportions, so you can't, I guess, tell that he's short. But next to Tanaka, who looks like he's short, makes me wonder.
Don't even think about telling someone that I took your money or called you a little brat, capiche?
Capiche? Sure, sir. 5'7"? Oh. You is 5'11" and Ren is 5'9". Oh, Makoto is a little bit shorter than the average guy.
Silly me.
I think the average male height, at least in America, I think it was like 5'10", I think.
Don't tell anyone, okay? Please, I'll lick your
Not sure what the average height in Japan is, but I think it's shorter than that. I don't care. I kind of want to say I don't care. I can choose whatever I want here.
You won't tell anyone, right? You better be ready to cross your heart and hope to die if you're lying to me. A verbal agreement is a form of contract.
Makoto just gives short king vibes, I guess.
I've got your adorable little face etched into my memory.
He seems to have taken an interest in me. I'm now acquainted with Tanaka, the producer of the home shopping TV show. If he says he's a celebrity, why is he out here late at night with no fans or press bombarding him? Makoto's bang on average for JP, I think. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what the average is for males in Japan, but I know it's like shorter than America, at least. The devil. People in the entertainment industry are all devils. Bad people.
You're a diamond in the rough, my boy. All you need is a little polishing, and you'll sparkle. I often take my breaks here. I'd be happy to mold your young mind whenever you wish.
5'9" for here in UK's average? Yeah, that's not too far off from what America's is. I'm pretty sure America's was either 5'9" or 5'10" as well. All of my short friends cope. All of my guy friends that are shorter than 5'9" or 5'10", their cope response is, well, the average height for people of my ethnicity is my current height. And I'm like, yeah, but you're still below average compared to everyone else. Cope. I've got a few messages. Okay, I don't think do I have a schedule to hang out with someone today? Oh yeah, we do. I am going to be hanging out with someone today, surprisingly. As someone in the 6s, I have neck and back issues. Short kings are just that, kings. Neck and back issues. That makes sense, I guess. Yeah, I can see that. That's like when people that's like when people say like, we want women with big bazongas, but then women who have big bazongas end up experiencing back and neck issues as well. What was I checking? Oh, I was checking my personas. I do have justice. Okay. Let me see what is on the TV. Is anything I want to buy?
It's amazing commodity.
Amenity suits?
Not bad.
Super diet food? It's kind of pricey. Nah, we're good. Alright, everyone is a king and everyone's a queen. And whatever in between. That rhymed. Alright, let's hang out with Chihiro today, actually. Sorry to bother you. It's Fushimi, sorry. Sashimi, it's sashimi. Would you like to go somewhere together? Sorry for the short notice. If you have some time and are interested, please let me know before the end of the afternoon. Thank you. We have really old buildings as pubs in England, so I find I have to duck under doorways sometimes. Oh, I can see how that makes sense. People have grown taller over time, right? Or is it shorter? I don't remember. There's actually been some scientific studies that people's heights are fluctuating a lot more now than they used to. I don't know if it's because people are mingling more in their genetics, or if it was any other daily regimen reasons. Meet with Chihiro. People in history were much shorter. Yeah. That's what I was thinking. I was like, that is the case, right? And yeah, it's confirmed. Oh my god, her outfit. Oh, is this not voice acted? Okay. Once I start reading, I sometimes have a difficult time shopping. Or stopping. Can't read. This was the only place I could think of where we could relax without having to spend much money. Ponta. But, now that I think about it, maybe this place wasn't such a good idea. There's not much point to meeting up if we're both just going to read on our own, huh? We gotta reassure her. Oh, I'm glad. I was worried I was the only one having fun. But I'll come here alone from now on. When I'm with you, I want to have time to talk. Uh-oh, we're already rizzing her up, everyone. We're almost at the pinnacle of how tall we can grow collectively, I think. Oh, really? Dang. That might need a fact check. Probably. But I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, actually. People are getting a lot taller. Actually, I think the average height in women also went up recently. I think it used to be 5'2". Now I think it's 5'4". I'm a little more taller. I'm 5'6". But I know that the average height for women is also increasing. Oh, look at the time. Days off always seem to go by so quickly, don't they? Would it be okay if I walked with you back to your dorm? Part of the way? Chihiro and I walked together and parted ways as I neared the dorm. I think it might be because either people are mingling more with genetics, or maybe there might be some other factors. Oh. No one came to greet me. No one's here. It's so empty. Where did you all go? Where are you hanging out without me? You're all here without me. You didn't even invite me. Where are the senpais? Okay, let me buy more soda. I forgot to buy soda from this other station. Did I even buy any of those? Okay, let's go back to town. Someone in the UK, but I swear most of the women I know are around 5'5" to 5'6". Yeah, that's what I feel like too. Most of the girls that I know as well are also they're all at least 5'4", and then taller than that. Guess it must be a thing. Cause same thing. My parents aren't really that tall either. My mom is also 5'6", and my dad used to be 5'9", but he shrunk over time because he's old now. So he's gotten shorter. And yet I'm still... Typically, a lot of people will say that you're either going to be taller than your parents or shorter than them. But I'm, like, about the same height as them now. I think my dad is now also 5'6" because he shrunk. But he used to be taller than my mom. Now they're the same height. But that's because they're old. So they're shrinking. Old people shrink over time. Okie doke. But then my brother is also short, which is funny. I'm above height average for women because I'm 5'6". That's above average. But my brother is 5'7", which is below average. So that's funny. Let's see. Today is the 21st. So I'm going to eat at Wild Duck Burger today. My courage, if I've been calculating everything correctly, it should go up after this. Eat at Wild Duck Burger. Please, it should go up. I grew up in the shadow of my tallest parents, literally. Average for Japan, you can tell him that. Yeah, 5'7", average for Japan. Yeah, he's not that much taller than me. But we are twins after all. I mean, I don't think that affects anything, but... Courage, yes, it is at 5. Perfect. I'm fearless now, guys. I'm fearless. Oh, wait, is it 6? The stats go up to 6? Because look at the squares. 3, 4, 5. Oh, it is 6. That's interesting. I wonder why they increased it. Alright, 6:22. Hey, Yuki-kun, I've been thinking. The night before last, when we learn about the 12 Shadows and their connection to Tartarus, isn't there just too much we don't understand? Of course. They haven't been telling us anything, why any of this exists, or why we even have to fight them. We just know we have to. Yeah, there's something about it that bugs me. Yeah. Technically, I don't think we should be fighting without the information, but we're also teenagers who want to be important. Maybe it's easier to increase now. I remember in FES, it seemed to take ages to raise social stats. Maybe. It is. We are only 2 months into the game. I already have super high stats. That's another thing. And I do feel like we are increasing it fast, but the fact they increased it to 6 is another thing. Like, why didn't they just, like, even it out? Like, keep it at 4 like it was before, but then, like, it takes a little bit while to achieve it. Or I don't know. Maybe they want the player to feel like they're achieving stats, so they increased it, but it's easier to get. I don't know, maybe.
Oh gosh. Cartesian coordinates really are beautiful, aren't they? There is one in particular that's my favorite though. Are you curious? You are, right? Right? This curve is a graph of a Cartesian equation. One of that was discovered by Italian mathematician Maria Agnesi. It's actually named after her. Some people call it the curve of Agnesi.
I'm definitely pronouncing that wrong. I have not taken, what is this? Algebra? In so long. I was good at algebra though. Got an A in algebra. Geometry, B. Trigonometry, B. Calculus, B. Oh my god, I hated calculus. Calculus was the worst.
However, it is more commonly known by another name. Iori, do you have idea?
Do you have idea what it is? I guess it's a typo. Do you have an idea what it is? What? Huh? How would I know? Heck, Are we even talking about math anymore? Psst, Makoto, do you know the answer? I took the B in math and considered myself lucky. Yeah, honestly, my goal in life was like, as long as I can get a B- in all my subjects, that's fine. I don't have to get an A. Actually, I don't think I've ever gotten anything less than a B- on a final report card. I don't think I have, actually. I mean, of course, I've had my occasional F's, D's, and C's leading up, but in the end, I would always either come out with an A or a B in the end. What else do people call this curve? Witch of Agate. Well, that seems to be the answer because we were paying attention in class.
That's correct. I'm surprised you even knew that. As to why it's called a witch, nobody really knows. Apparently, it came from a mistranslation of the Italian word for the versine of a curve. Merely an inadvertent mistake, I suppose. I make careless mistakes fairly often as well, but it's pretty embarrassing when your mistakes last for generations. I mean, if the shape of the curve resembled a witch, maybe they could have gotten away with it. But alas.
That's just common sense, Miss M.
Oh, thanks.
Phew, thanks, Makoto. I was about to sound real stupid.
Stupid.
In England, it's a lot more based on tests and coursework. At least that's the impression I get. Let's see. Our grades in America, I feel like it kind of depends on the teacher / professor. I think in high school, homework matters a lot. Your homework grades matter a lot. Even if you did bad on tests, you could get a decent score if you at least turned in your homework. But I think in college, the curriculum is different for every professor. I had one professor that like 50% of your grade was based on like 2 tests throughout the whole semester. And I was like, what the hell? And then like all of the coursework was like barely anything. Actually, I think it wasn't even 50. I think it was 75% of your class of your grade was depending on like these 2 100 question tests. Or 3. Was it 2 or 3? That you're taking this semester, and it almost made the lectures kind of useless because he wouldn't lecture about anything in the textbook. It was meant so that you're supposed to read stuff in the textbook at home, but then it's like, why am I basically teaching myself the material for something that's like 75% of my grade? So I guess it just depends on the teacher. Homework counted. My European brain is shook. Dude, homework here in America is there's so much emphasis on homework here. It's kind of ridiculous. I can hear my classmates whispering. I've become slightly more popular. Yeah, there's a lot of emphasis on homework here, or at least it might have been different in maybe private schools. I went to a public school, but private schools probably could have been different. But at least for me, you know, if you were kind of sucking on your coursework or maybe even your tests, you would depend on your homework to at least help you a little bit. I mean, obviously you did have to, you know, do well on, you know, your tests. Coursework didn't even matter in high school at some point. I think it just became between tests and homework. I think elementary was where tests weren't that much, but coursework and homework was. And then middle school, I think, was a mix of... No, I think... what was middle school? Middle school might have been homework as same. Homework and I think coursework. And then high school was tests and coursework. No, tests and homework. And then college, it fluctuated. Fluctuated depending on the subject and the professor and the material. Let me see. Today is the 22nd after school. We are going to hang out with Kazushi today. He's getting very close to being maxed out.
Practice?
But not quite yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of stupid that homework has so much emphasis here. Because it's kind of hard to live a properly balanced life if I go to school for like 6 hours a day. And then I have to come home and do homework for like another 3 to 4 hours. Plus studying. It's a bit insane.
Yeah, he's not keeping his usual pace.
He thinks he'll make it to the nationals like that? nothing better to do, why don't you give me a hand with the laundry?
I will say the mental health of teenagers here is not the best.
The only thing they're
Of
good at
teenagers
is
and
picking up
college
dirt.
students is not good.
Hey, Kaz, Coach wants to see you in the office.
Okay, be right there.
Hey. Never mind. I think we can wrap up practice for today.
I went back to the dorm after practice. Kazushi! We're gonna run into you again there? Yep.
Hey!
What's up, bro?
Let's walk home together.
Right there with us too, unfortunately. It sucks. I forget which country it is. Is it Sweden?
So, the coach
That
told
might
me
not
my
be. No,
performance
it
has
might
been
not be
slipping.
Sweden. But there is a country over there somewhere. Or was it Denmark? New Zealand? One of them. One of them, I think one of those countries homework is not a thing because they put they value work school/work life and also having a home and personal life. I forget which country it was, but there is a country over there in that spectrum that doesn't have homework. And apparently it's been good for everyone's mental health over there.
I know you didn't say anything. I just think he can tell something's up.
Okay, the options here are, how's your knee, bro? Let's not stress him out.
It's sore, sure, but I managed to make it through practice today. He said I'd be suspended from the team if I'm hurt, but I told him I was fine. I've already missed practice 3 times this year. I'm gonna have to seriously step up my game. Otherwise, I won't be able to keep my promise to my nephew.
Alright, you have to get tougher is gonna be the option. You can do it for your nephew.
You're right. In the end, it's the toughest one who wins. I've decided that I'll take my chances for my nephew's sake, even if I mess up my knee for the rest of my life. If that happens, I want you to be the next captain.
Me? Are you sure about that? I just joined, bro. You can't just make me the captain just because we're friends. Alright, rank 7, let's go.
It's not exactly the happiest topic. That's just the worst case scenario. I'm gonna keep my promise, win the meet, then the nationals. Then I'll take care of my knee. Nothing can stop me now.
Hope you don't destroy your knee by then, bro. You never know. For Kazushi, as someone who used to run back in college, I feel the pain of wanting to keep going when you're injured sucks. I've had a couple of injuries when I was doing martial arts. They were never like serious. But I did have times where I couldn't do certain techniques in training. And I would always get like injured like right before I would go up for a belt test. And I would get so annoyed because it's like, oh, I can't perform this technique properly. It's gonna look bad on my freaking test. But I mean, I never got like so seriously injured to where I just like couldn't do something, or like where it would actually like affect my body for the rest of my life. Junpei's looked at it, but it seems like it's been breaking down a lot recently, doesn't it? Honestly, I have no clue what I was looking at. Yuki-kun, could you check it out later? Oh, someone broke it. Alright, the 22nd. There is a new recording in the dorm, I believe, because it's been a month since the last one. Today's Monday. Oh, I could hang out with Junpei today if I wanted. Let's see. Oh wait, this is the girls' room. Alright, what inappropriate recording do you have today, Ikutsuki? If I remember correctly, at this point of the game it was in Yukari's room. Was Yukari like getting dressed or something in her room? I don't know. It was not appropriate. So let's see if they've changed the context of these video recordings. Nope, it doesn't. Oh, it's Junpei's room. Wait. Oh my god, Junpei! We can actually see his room. Holy moly.
This way, officer.
Oh.
By the time I noticed the door was halfway open, his room was already like...
This was in the original, so maybe they're pick and choosing certain ones. Ones that are appropriate.
I've left the place untouched as you requested.
Whose room is this?
Junpei Iori.
Honestly,
second-year student.
I've never seen a boy's room ever be clean. My brother's room is so bad, like actually so bad. And then I have a couple guy friends that I've like seen their rooms too, and it's all so disgusting. And I'm like, y'all, clean your rooms, please.
I've been trying to reach him on his cell phone, but he hasn't responded in the last half hour. It was careless of me to let my guard down. This storm was attacked once in the past. Perhaps Iori himself is at fault here. However, if harm has fallen upon him as head of Seas, I am accountable.
The officer knows. He's like, this is just
I hate
typical
to
teenage
say it,
boy
Kirijo
behavior. A
san,
messy room.
But he most likely...
Huh? Kirijo-senpai?
What the hell? Kurosawa-san? What's going on here?
Iori? Where were you? I've been trying to get a hold of you.
Huh? Oh, it was hot, and the AC was busted, so I went to the manga cafe. But I fell asleep.
Well, I'm just glad you're safe. So if it wasn't an attack, then it must have been theft. Why would the
Oh,
target
Mitsuru.
this room?
You can tell Mitsuru has never had guy
What
friends
else could
or
it
a
be?
brother.
Someone clearly ransacked the place looking for something, vandalizing a school dorm. When I find out who did this, I'll see to it that they face a swift execution.
Well, son, sounds like you've got a death sentence.
You made the
How about
girl
it, Iori?
worried.
Was this room really vandalized?
I think he knows it wasn't, but he's just gonna ask. It's part of his job.
Well, this is how my room always looks?
What? But, I mean, you can't possibly live like this, can you?
I don't know how my brother
about the
does it,
door?
but his room
It
is
was
so
open.
bad. But apparently he likes it like that.
I was just airing the place out while I was gone. No one we don't know ever comes around, so...
I love that in every boy room in media there's always a guitar. I guess I think that was the thing back then. In the early 2000s, I know in the 90s, I know it was a thing for a lot of guys, teenage guys to be obsessed with guitar playing or wanting to learn the guitar. I know that was a thing back then.
I think this case is closed. May I get back to my duties now, young lady?
Oh, yes. I'm sorry.
You say that you have two in your bedroom, you've proven the point. My brother was never a musical person though, so he didn't have guitars.
Apologize for all this. It seems I grew up more sheltered than I realized.
But I know my dad said he had guitars. He has a guitar now. But he had guitars growing up as well.
And what's the deal with calling the cops over a messy room anyway?
So now, not unfounded.
Hey, wait. I drew that worst luck fortune on the way back.
They saw your room and the posters that you're hanging up there, sir. The fact that he could see his cameras in everyone's room. Alright, we've watched the recording. We're gonna hang out with Junpei because he had a smiley face. So let's hang out and see what his little interaction will lead to. I keep forgetting. I need to go buy more vending machine sodas. What floor did I see Junpei on? Was it this floor? Yeah. Looks like there's only educational manga here. That's a thing? Jeez. Man, I wish they had some shonen stuff. Oh well, at least I have that one I borrowed from what's-his-name. Yo, you want to read it too? It's this baseball manga that finished up a while back. Yes, we are going to rank up our courage and hang out with Junpei. Aw yeah, that's what I like to hear.
This one's pretty old, so the art's got a retro feel to it. Guess it's supposed to feel nostalgic, right? The main character's got thick seaweed eyebrows. Hey, what do you think of these old classics?
They're very tasteful. I prefer modern styles. They're timeless masterpieces. Thick seaweed eyebrows. That sounds like an insult. So maybe Junpei doesn't like it? I'll just try to agree with him. Oh, never mind. I guess it's just I can say whatever I want.
The style matters, sure. But the way it inspires people never changes, you know? Oh crap, gotta keep going. Bottom of the ninth. 2 outs, bases loaded, and a home run will change it all.
Isn't that what happened with One Punch Man? Even though it had like crappy art in the very beginning, it still had a very good story. And that's why people kept reading it despite the art being like literal scribbles.
Damn, this is where it ends? I should have borrowed more volumes. It gets even crazier than this if I remember right. Man, the main character's rival?
The young hero's dedication filled me with courage. Get inspiration from reading manga.
I'll borrow the rest of them so we can pick it up next time. Well, I'm gonna hit the hay.
Dark hour time. Gonna visit me again, little boy Feroz? Oh. Just leading up to the main story stuff, it seems.
How did I... Whoa? What the heck is this?
Oh!
Good evening.
They're finally coming in! Let's go!
Are you surprised?
They're new sprites. Yes!
Behold, we all visit this world every night.
Takia looks more alive.
What are you saying? Who the hell are you?
Didn't Mommy teach you any manners? You haven't even introduced yourself. Come on, take a look. Name, address, age, etc. This is you, right?
Are these guys also new voice actors?
Huh?
Probably.
Where did you get this?
Dude's just casually carrying a gun out in the open.
And they asked us to get revenge.
Revenge? What kind of bullshit is this? Who put you up to this?
Can't tell you. We're professionals.
Just know someone hates you, sir.
Shit. Those rumors online. You're saying they're true? For real?
Shall we get this over with now?
Hey, wait! I haven't done anything! Why me? What'd I do?
That is not our
Talk, Chidori. I want to hear if you sound different or not. You had the more distinctive voice. I can't tell if the dudes are different or if they're the same.
People hear what they choose to hear and believe what they want to believe.
No! Stay away! Get away from me!
You squeal most magnificently. Such raw emotion.
Sheesh. Does he have a cape?
He's not dead.
Oh yeah, she's different.
Doesn't matter. We held up our end of the bargain. And besides, tomorrow this will just seem like some random crime.
Well, if there's nothing else, I'm feeling rather tired.
One bullet was all it took. Took all of his energy out of the way. Dun dun dun. Enemies! Alright, what gossip are you two talking about today?
Have you heard of this revenge website? If you post someone's name on the website, they'll get revenge for you.
This is new. I was saying earlier in a different stream that it's like, man, I really liked this stuff on the fan site in Persona 5. That was fun. Is this like an equivalent? Or are they just informing us about this new thing that they're gonna give the villains?
It's 100% guaranteed success rate and completely anonymous.
What? Seriously? Give me the URL. I want to check it out now. Oh gosh. Don't do that.
Well, it's just a rumor, so I don't know the details. Why are you so desperate anyways?
She hates someone. A revenge website. I wonder if it's a new ghost story. This has to be new. I don't remember this in the original. What about? Classes ended for today. I don't think any of our classmates will have anything to say about it. It sucks to be a bully. Okay. How about you, sir? Oh. Wait, he was talking about it. I saw a girl in a gothic Lolita getup in front of the station. Man, she was so cute. I had to go up and ask her out. I said, "Hey, want to catch a movie or something?" But she didn't even move, except for breathing. She didn't even bother looking my way. My ego still hasn't recovered. Ooh, Chidori. She's oh, does that mean she'll just be around? Can I like go find her if I wanted to? Wait, can I buy stuff from... Can I buy stuff from oops, that's not where I wanted to go. From the food area, the vending machine now? I want to buy from the vending machine. Or is it going to be like permanently broken for the whole game? Okay, we're going to hang out with people in a second. I just want to know, can I buy drinks? Damn. Are you selling drinks here? Crab bread. Bread. Okay. I want to see if I can buy drinks in other places. The shrine I know for sure doesn't have any. It's Port Island Station. I want to see it has vending machines. Oh, Chidori usually, is she out here? Sits here? Is this where she and Junpei met? Vending machines. Oh, the drinks. Okay. Yes. Okay. 1 up. Moon-kissed. Dr. Salt. Very, very subtle rebranding there. Dr. Salt. Moon-kissed, sun-kissed, 1 up, 7 up. Dr. Salt, Dr. Pepper. Okay, that seems to be all the vending machines. Let's go back to school. We're gonna hang out with Kesuke today. Wait, is that what I have written down? Yes. We're hanging out with Kesuke today. Sir! Art Club. More Griffin Burns. Or tuna. Spend time at the art club. The scratching of pencils echoes throughout the art room. Yuka is really good at drawing, it seems. Makoto's also not that bad, actually.
Everyone, attention please. I have an announcement regarding the recent Bay Area Art Contest. Hiraga-kun's painting was selected for consideration in the final round.
Let's go! You did it, boy!
Really good. You might even win.
I forgot he also has like this whole art and doctor thing. And then what he chooses in the end actually kind of surprises me.
It really helped apply the paint to the canvas. So I'm sure that's the only reason the judges even noticed.
The option here, you've got talent, sir.
Thank you. But I've only been painting for about 2 years now. So I never imagined my piece would go so far.
Only 2 years? Dang.
You should have more confidence in yourself. You've been practicing so hard.
She's right.
2 years is actually not that long either. Dang. Dang, bro.
Thanks, guys. But I should be supporting all of you, not the other way around. I'm sorry. I should be setting a better example for new members like you. I may not be much of an artist or a leader, but I hope we can keep working to improve our skills together.
I can feel a sense of solidarity with Hiraga. I feel like we become better friends. We became better friends with him being like, oh, you're good at art, bro.
I've come this far. I might as well continue this for as long as I can. Oh, look at the time. Time to head home, everyone. How do I convince him? Why am I...
Oh my god. Ah! Oh, apathy syndrome?
I feel
Kinda weak.
There's a no moon today, too.
Your breathing is impaired.
Oh,
Your
no.
lips are pale. Did you get enough sleep last
Yeah, that's
night?
right. He has the conflict between being a doctor and being an artist. And the way that they go about the social link, you think he's gonna choose one over the other very much so. But then he surprises you. And I'm just like, oh, dang.
Now that I think about it, I didn't eat breakfast today.
He chooses what he's good at over what he loves, basically.
Just as I thought. Looks like anemia. Probably from an unbalanced diet. It must be all the fast food. I recommend adding more shellfish to your diet like oyster and abalone. They're packed with iron and easy to cook.
The options here are any. I can choose anything.
Don't call me that. This is just common sense. Being the son of a doctor doesn't have anything to do with it.
Oh my gosh. I have so many people messaging me on my phone right now. Guys, I'm gaming. Leave me alone. I'm gaming. I parted ways with Hiraga and went back to the dorm. I do like Keisuke's social link too. Because I feel like as also someone who was doing art club in high school, I know what he means. A lot of what he means. Oh, Aki and Shinjiro, let's go.
I'll have what he's after.
Coming right up. One house special.
He's like, God damn it.
Don't you get sick of eating the same thing all the time?
Shut up. You're the one always eating that protein shit.
Here you go. One house special. Be careful. It's hot.
The noodle sounds.
Is that what this is about?
We've got 4 new members this year. Things have changed quite a bit.
I know,
since
it's
we
crazy. 4 people in like the span of 2 months.
Not interested.
Think about it, Shinji. Don't let your power go to waste.
My power ain't worth shit.
Shinji.
I made up my mind a long time ago. I ain't going back.
I really hope they give us a Shinjiro social link.
Go. What's done is done. It's time you moved on.
The same thing. I think his social link was originally only in the female route, but I hope we get it here.
Face it, you're no different than me.
Hey, Shinji.
There are 2 weeks until the next full moon. Let's train and build up our strength while we can. Oh, it's time for another boss fight? Wonder what we're gonna be up against this time. Not gonna lie, I'm getting kind of excited.
Honestly.
She's like, Junpei, this isn't a joke. With both Akihiko and Oyori around, serious conversations are starting to sound like a joke. Akihiko joking? Speaking of Akihiko, has he returned yet? Guess not. Maybe he went for a quick bite somewhere? I always found the Shinjiro stuff interesting. Someone losing control of a power like that. And I also he's a little soft boy as well. When you do his like social link, he's not what you expect either. He's just a guy that cares about everyone, and he's an adorable little guy. He's a cinnamon roll. He's a cinnamon roll guy. he's the definition of looks are deceiving, basically. Like you think you're gonna have to be like the I can fix him type of social link, but when you actually hang out with him, it's like no, he doesn't need fixing at all. He doesn't need fixing at all. He just needs love and friendship. Okay. 23rd, we are going to work part-time at the cafe. He fixes you. He makes you care about everyone a lot more. He teaches you the importance of taking care of your friends. We really need to raise our stats here. Spend time at Chaggle Cafe and work part-time. I mean, if maybe we can do like the linked episodes thing, that would be cool. My academics are so small. Only 3. Hey, is it just me? Or has Yuka-chan been acting weird lately? She's been really weird around Mitsuru. She's definitely trying to like pin us against her. You should really pay attention a little more, dude. She's been thinking way too hard about why Tartarus exists and all that. I don't think that's thinking too hard. I think that's a legitimate concern. I mean, who cares? Am I right? I think we should care. Alright. Class has ended for today. Okay, today we are once again hanging out with Mr. Kesuke. Oops, I did not. You keep showing up, so that must mean we're doing something right, huh? There should be a lot of members today, so it would be nice if you were there too. I'll wait for you at the club room. I think that says, okay. Go to our club. High charm plus low academics equals himbo Makoto. You're absolutely right. We are a himbo now. This short king himbo. Okay. Wait, what am I doing? I'm hanging out with Kesuke, that's right. Let's go.
Maybe it'd be better if I just quit. The club would probably be fine without me.
No, you were fine just last time,
I don't
bro.
think I'm cut out to be an artist. What? How long have you been here? Did you hear everything?
Alright, options. What? You're quitting? Why? You can't, sir.
So you did hear everything then? My dad told me to quit the art club. He said I need to study more and concentrate on my future. When I told him I was a finalist in the contest, I thought he'd be proud, but all he said was that I was wasting my time. He said it's my responsibility to take over the hospital because I'm his only son. My dad doesn't care about me. He only cares about his stupid hospital. And it's not just him either. Just because my dad's a doctor, everyone expects me.
Yeah, this is another very, very relatable social link that I think definitely resonates with a lot of people.
I have my own dreams too, you know? I can't stand it anymore.
Oh, as much as I would love to say the last one, we have to choose the first one.
You're right. I have to tell my dad how I feel. Yeah, you're onto something. I figured it out. I'm going to make a bet with my dad. If I don't win the contest, then I'll quit the club just like he wants me to. But if I win, then I can do whatever I want. And as soon as I get home, I'm going to convince him. Do you mind keeping this under wraps? I don't want anyone worrying that I might quit the art club. So
well, with the way you were yelling just now, someone probably heard. Hiraga really opened up to me. I feel like we're becoming better friends. Already rank 4. Let's go.
Hey, would you mind letting the art club know that I'll be taking the day off? I want to have the talk with my dad today. Well, see you later.
I was pretty active in the club today. Wrapped up club activities and went back to the dorm.